What's up guys, my name is ESO and welcome to another Creation Club review video. This time we're going to be looking at DOVAHKIIN's helmet and his steel sword, which they've just added, and to be honest, I was actually really impressed with this one. Here it is, it's called the Fantasy Hero set, and I'm going to review this weapon, but then I'm actually going to show you how you can do the most amount of damage with it and build your character around it so you can become DOVAHKIIN. In Fallout 4, of course. Move over, Grognak. There is a new hero in town. Embark on a quest to retrieve a helmet and a sword of a true warrior, of a legend, and cleave a path of victory through the entire Commonwealth. And there is a quest to go with this weapon, and I'm actually going to do this quest in this video with you guys because firstly, it's really funny, and secondly, there's actually a lot of the stuff we can pick up for this very quick character build so you can roleplay as DOVAHKIIN in Fallout 4 as we're doing this quest, so I'll show you exactly where that is. This mod is actually only $3. Now, it's up to you whether you think that is worth it or not. I'm sure there'll be a free equivalent, which I'll link down below in the description, but I recommend you watch this video just for the story anyway, because I found it really quite funny. But hey, let's review this and see if it's actually worth it and how good we can make this sword and helmet. Let's go. Firstly, we start the game, we get this quest, Method to the Madness. Investigate the comic book store. Here we are in front of the comic book store. I'll show you where it is on the map in case you don't know. The game actually shows you where it is anyway. But let's enter inside. Now, if you haven't already come here, make sure you grab this magazine, The Unstoppables, on the table here. It gives you a 1% chance of permanently avoiding all damage from an attack. There's also Grognak's axe here in the case. But we don't need that because oh my goodness, I'm being attacked by feral ghouls. Now, I am actually playing on the hardest difficulty, but this character is completely maxed out, so he's actually ridiculously overpowered. Let's turn the Pip-Boy lights on here and see. We have to go upstairs here. Right, so let's head upstairs because that is where the objective is taking us. And we can decimate all of these foolish ghouls. What are you doing, sir? Some kind of drunken mess. Ah, a lock. Don't worry, I have 9 lockpicks. I've made this character specifically to show you guys how powerful this weapon can be. Okay. I'm just going to leave him here. I genuinely feel sorry for this one. Some of them, you know, ghouls' lives matter. Oh my Jesus Christ. Jesus. God. What's this? This one has a legendary piece of armor. Reduced action point cost. Oh, he's up now. Get out. Oh my god, he just killed him. You see, this man, he's my bro now. I don't know why the ghouls were attacking each other, but hey. That's fine with me. Do not even try it, sir. We're almost at the top now, which is where we're going to find the first note to tell us about exactly where the sword is located. There should also be a glowing ghoul in here. I don't know if you guys watched my extremely hard difficulty playthrough, but killing these glowing ghouls is extremely difficult if you're a low level. On this character, it's obviously extremely easy. Okay, so here we have the director's notes. There's a lot of reading here, actually. So let's give this a read. Hopefully it'll explain exactly why DOVAHKIIN's helmet has ended up in the game. Dave's been spending a ton of time over at Shenley's lately. We can all smell the alcohol on him, but he's adamant he's doing research. He calls the place his personal castle and said the metal statues remind him of the golems in the script. At first, I was okay with it. I mean, the battle mage he's playing does live in a castle, and it does have golems guarding the entrance. If that's what it takes to have a good performance out of him, so be it. Still, the other day I had Bob follow him, and it turns out he spends half the time at the bar and the other half in the bathroom. But knowing Dave, he's going to tell me it's his goddamn throne. Okay, next day, Dave's getting obsessed with his role. He comes to the set in full armor and demands we address him by his character's name. That would be me if I was an actor. I tried having his agent call him only to find out he's cut off the electricity in his home. And I'm not sure what that was he had for lunch, but Bob swears it was still moving. Next casting call, I'm going to tell Jenny no more method actors. A few days later, Can someone please hide the new sword and helmet before the next shoot? I've told Dave time and time again that we'll live with his bullshit so long as he doesn't endanger his crew. The fact that he brought a real sword on set is pretty much the opposite of what I'd asked for. He's nearly sliced off Bob's ear, whipping that thing around, and I'm afraid if he kills him, the insurance isn't going to cover it. On top of that, all the screaming he does in that fake language is starting to grate on everyone. I guess he's trying to use the language of dragons. I warned him, one more stun like this and I'm going to write his character off with the most excruciating death imaginable. Let's see him method act that. 3 days later. When Dave found out about the script changes, he just about lost it. He kept saying this nonsense about his new levitation spell, went out onto the roof to prove he could fly. They're trying to talk him off the ledge right now, but I feel like most of us would be okay with it if he actually went ahead and jumped. The problem is he's wearing a valuable set of property, so we can't let him get that damage. I told Bob to go after him and secure the props before telling Dave he's fired. That would literally be like the last straw before executing yourself by jumping off a building. Somehow, Dave made it onto the other ledge. He jumped onto one of his so-called golems and climbed up. They said Bob went after him but didn't make it across. So is Bob dead? Did Bob not make it? Now we're missing 2 actors and a whole bunch of props. I don't know what I'm going to do, how I'm going to explain this to the suits. No one knows where Dave went, but I'd be willing to bet he's still holed up in his imaginary castle. This was actually a fantastic read, to be honest. I think that's well done. So obviously I've got to go up to the rooftop and search for clues. Well, just exactly how do I get up there? First, we need to get Grognat's costume. There's actually a silver shroud, silver submachine gun prop here. It doesn't do anything, it's just a submachine gun, and that's it. So unfortunately it's not really that useful. There's also the silver shroud costume there if you want it, including the hat as well. And we've got Grognat's costume just here. Bingo. Now this is actually worth picking up, especially for this character build we're doing with the DOVAHKIIN character. Increases the wearer's strength and melee damage. So, let's also grab some buff out as well. That's going to be useful. And then we'll go up to the roof here. So here we are on the roof where our pal clearly died. He was just having his lunch up here. And he was destroyed by the radiation, I guess. Okay, so here we have... This is a lady. Jenny's diary. This quest goes ever deeper. How on earth did Dave make that jump? Bob didn't even make it to the stat, and he used to be a long jumper in high school. So is Bob dead? Am I going to find his body down there? He actually died. I've stacked the boxes as high as I can, and still, it seems impossible. My latest theory is that he jumped off the streetlight. We just didn't see it from where he was standing. But some of the staff are starting to wonder if he's actually a battle mage. That's obviously bullshit, and I refuse to believe it on a general principle. Besides, if Dave really did know how to levitate, he wouldn't have needed that ladder to climb the other ledge. Not sure what he was doing over there, but he shouted some nonsense about conjuring a key. I can't be sure, but I think I saw him fish something out of a duffel bag. Poor Jenny. She just died here, contemplating. How did he actually make that jump, though? I'm genuinely... And there's Bob's body. Oh my god. I can't believe he actually died. I guess we just need to hop down here. And there is a way up to that roof, but you have to go all the way around here. Oh, one sec. I should be able to kill this pretty easily. Boom! This sword actually does 50% more damage against robots. And let's use some VATs here to destroy these Raider scum. Because this build is super overpowered. Once you finish melee builds in this game, they just get ridiculously powerful. Oh, let's surprise this guy over here. Boom! Raider Scavenger didn't stand a chance, did he? So we should be able to make our way up to the top of this building here by using this door. And then from there, I think you can climb onto the roofs and access this point. But they are kind of guiding you up this area anyway, so it's pretty straightforward, this quest. It's not, you know, last time we did a pretty cool quest that I enjoyed, And that quest had like a few riddles to it, which was quite clever, like a bit more puzzle-like. I'll leave that other Creation Club quest down below, linked in the description. Sometimes they're quite good just to watch if you like the story. Like, the story of this one is why I decided to make a video on it, because it's actually quite a fun story. Here we are on the roof. Should be a raider guy. Oh, here he is. Hello. That was so retarded. Why did he not attack me? Get wrecked, son. Okay, so... Oh, that's really obvious. They've even put some boxes here to get up to the top. And this is the duffel bag, I guess, with a key. The throne room key. Notes on the throne room. This is fantastic. Oh my god. Let me read the notes on the throne room then. I'm intrigued as to what this is going to be. Notes on the throne room. Okay, one sec. I hast hidden the spare room key to my throne room, high atop the castle ramparts, where my soul confideth it. Not even the valorous Sir Shenley. It is vital that I not be disturbed when I am alone in my chambers. Emptying my body and mind allows me to focus and replenish my magic reserves. But if meditation faileth, I keep several potions from the Archmage Gwennet nearby. It was unfortunate that so many peasants seek to enter my private sanctuary, but as I told the others, if nature beckons, there are plenty of castles across the road where they can relieve themselves. Still, if these rogues manage to break through the chamber's seal, they will meet a swift end by the edge of my sword. Humbris Bane. Okay, bro, calm down. I like how he just has a bunch of drugs next to this duffel bag, which kind of answers the question what was going on here. So I guess we've got to go back down here and follow the quest marker to the throne room. I'm intrigued as to what the throne room's going to be like. It's just going to be the toilet, isn't it? Yeah, because that's where he spends his time. That's what he said.
Huh?
Hey, bro. Get wrecked. The back bay. And now we have the key to the throne room, which is the toilet. Oh my god. I don't know if this helmet is meant to be on his head, but it's on the floor here. Fortifying iron helmet and furious steel sword. So let's take the helmet. +1 strength and endurance. That's actually a pretty damn good helmet enchantment. And there we go, you know. The iron helmet from Skyrim. The one we all thought was going to be amazing because we saw it on the trailer. And literally you picked it up, you used it for about 20 minutes in game, and then you never used it again. But it looks awesome. Look at that. Love it. I mean, actually the textures aren't very good on it, to be honest. I think it's not, it doesn't look amazing, but it's just more the iconic thing it represents. And the furious steel sword. Not just a steel sword, it's a furious steel sword. I mean, you're paying $3 for this. Like, you have to remember, this is a paid for mod. That looks so pixelated, man. My god. It doesn't look good at all. Increases damage after each consecutive hit on the same target. There are definitely better melee weapons, and I'll link them below in the description that are already in the game. But it's a steel sword, and that is pretty cool. And it should be quite a fast-hitting melee weapon as well. So before we even try and use this sword, I'm going to travel back to Sanctuary, and we're going to buff the crap out of it. See exactly what kind of weapon improvements we can make, how much damage it can actually do, and then I'll tell you how good this sword actually is. And we'll also do the same thing with the helmets, of course. Bloody hell, what the goddamn weather is crazy. So firstly, we've got the sharp blade. That's 579 damage, which is a ton of damage. It also makes targets bleed. That's a lot of physical damage, which is fantastic for killing everything with this sword. It doesn't really change. It does change the appearance a little bit when you go for the electrified blade, but to be honest, I would go for the sharp blade. But then we have the nuclear blade, and this is insane. So obviously you have 391 damage, which is also decent, but we have 459 radiation damage. Now what radiation damage does, every 1 radiation damage equals 0.1% health, max health damage. So 459 radiation damage is going to give you 45.9% max health damage, which means you're literally taking away half someone's health with each hit. But obviously people have radiation resistance, so it's and some enemies are completely immune to radiation damage. But that's why you have 391 physical damage. So we're going to try out the nuclear blade, but the sharp blade is definitely a good option as well. It's a pity the appearance doesn't change too much. So the standard helmet is just 22 armor, 2 radiation resistance. We can reinforce it to give it 27, and also gives us another +1 strength and increased damage resistance. Lead lining gives us radiation resistance, so we're obviously going to go for the reinforced option. Now this helmet gives us +2 strength, and bear in mind that 1 strength is 10% more melee damage, I recall. I think that's correct. So, and then if you have the big leaks perk as well, you'll get another 100% damage. So you're doing 220% more damage with melee weapons. And just so you know, the increased damage after each consecutive hit on the same target is not the best melee legendary weapon effect for a weapon with medium fast attack speed, but it's still good because every single attack, your damage is going to be increased by 15%, which is a lot. Now, as for the increased damage after each consecutive hit, if you guys think about it, we're already doing 600 damage right now with my build and setup. So we do 600 damage the first hit, but then the second hit with this unique legendary effect, we're going to be doing 690 damage. So basically it's +90 damage every single hit, as long as you've got the same setup that I have. Oh my god, I'm just going to be able to one-hit kill every single guy here. This is going to be absolutely ridiculous. Oh, what? I don't even know how he didn't even swing his sword. He just touched him with it and he got wrecked. I mean, the damage on this weapon is insane. So, I'm not surprised I'm destroying everyone. You've reached level 21 just by killing a few of these. Oh my god, I can hit 2 people in one swing? That's hilarious. Round 2. Let's get some crit attacks in here. Oh man, it's terrifying. Look at me covered. Oh my god, have you got like animations with a sword as well then? Because that looks insane. Oh, he like slits his throat. Or there seems to be like... Oh, they actually do have animations for the sword. It's suddenly increased in value for me then. Those animations, were they in the original game? I honestly don't remember. I don't think they were. They're like Skyrim animations. Would I recommend this mod? I mean, it only costs $3, I guess. But at the same time, there is actually no free version at the moment that I've found. Let me know if you have found one. I'll link it down below in the description. I had a lot of fun with this mod, and to be honest, I think I'll carry on playing with it and making content. And I'm thinking I'm actually going to do like a DOVAHKIIN Fallout build. So if you guys are interested in that, let me know in the comment section. Give the video a like, let me know you're interested, and I'll definitely make a fun video like that for you guys. I've had a lot of fun just using this, and I think it's been worth the money. So I guess it's one of those things where if you think it's worth it, then go for it. And if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day, and goodbye.